Namaskar. Welcome back to the example number 19 for the event Marriage Prospects. In this example, we studied a female chart in the previous video with the help of the EPS table. The destiny prospects we studied and also timing of event of marriage also we studied. In that, we found that native got married in one period and within 6 months from the marriage, she separated her husband and applied for the divorce. So the destiny should indicate that, and it should support for the marriage and also, divorce separation also, that we had a detailed discussion in the previous video. The same example we are going to study with the help of the PILT table, how far the significations or the key planets are supportive in identifying the destiny and also Dasa Bhuktī period for both the marriage and also separation. Now let us examine the chart with the help of the PILT table. Example number 19, divorce. In this video, we are going to check with the PILT table. Now let us examine the PILT table of this girl's birth chart. This is the birth chart of that girl who got married, and within 6 months of the period, she applied for the divorce. So now let us examine with the help of the PILT table. The key planet shades manually we have given under the EPS page during that previous video itself. So the same EPS colors we can use, or you can also use the key planet shades automatically generated by the software. So now let us select these EPS colors only. Now let us select the EPS colors and also KP check all, so that all the planets will get the EPS colors. And let me keep open that self-significations table also. Now let us examine the destiny planet. If you check the planets, Ketu is the 7th cusp of the Lord, and second planet Sun is also good. And Venus is third Lord, has got very good house grouping in self, so that is also good. Sun is also 1, 11, and 9, and representing Ketu. So Ketu, Sun, Venus, they're all the strong favorable key planets. The other planets are, you can see Moon is having light brown, Jupiter also light brown because of 8th Lord and 4 and 6 cuspal sublord. And Saturn is unfavorable strongly, 6th Lord moving towards this one, and 7th Lord itself is 6th Lord having got unfavorable. So Saturn is bad, Jupiter is bad, and Moon is also weak. And Rahu is mixed significator with unfavorable, obstacle causing 8 and 12 cuspal sublord. Importantly, Rahu represents Saturn. Now let us examine the destiny. 7th sublord is Ketu, 7th lord is Saturn. Saturn itself is unfavorable in self-signification, that itself is not good. And Saturn, star level Ketu, 2A level Venus are good, and sub-level is again Moon, which is not good. So that 7th lord is having unfavorable sublord, and other planets are all supportive, but this is not good. And 7th sublord, let us check. 7th sublord planet is 7th sublord is Ketu. Ketu is good, and star level Venus also good. 2A level is Moon, that is star lord's favorable strength is reduced by the unfavorable Moon, and sublord, our unfavorable, strong unfavorable Saturn itself has come, and also further supported by Jupiter. Jupiter also influencing the star lord. So it means what? 7th sublord planet is supportive by the star lord planet, so it is supportive for the marriage. And Ketu and Venus are, you can see that Ketu is forming ruler link to the sublord. So the 7th sublord is getting giving the support to the sublord planet, and star lord of the sublord also Ketu, again favorable key planet, also forming ruler link. So it is supportive for the marriage, but unfavorable are present at the 2A level and also sublord, deciding factor, which is supportive for separation also. So in the destiny, which are the unfavorable key planets making the destinies weaker? Saturn and Moon. These are the unfavorable key planets. Both the red planets are playing role, and Jupiter also playing role, which is a favorable key planet which is supporting for the marriage. Seventh cuspal sublord Ketu, and also its sign lord Sun, and importantly Venus. Venus is the star lord planet which is supporting to the Ketu. So favorable key planet of the destiny is Venus, and of course Ketu and Sun, right? So now the Dasa Lord has to be has to have this favorable key planet, and it should be free from strongly on the unfavorable Saturn. Moon, if it is present, Moon it is indicating obstacles, but whereas Saturn is present, it is indicating separation. So Dasa Lord in which the native got married, that Dasa Lord and under which she got married was Moon Mahadasa. You see, the unfavorable obstacle causing planet itself is acting as the Dasa Lord, and to a level and last level are played by Moon. Fortunately, it is not forming rodal link to the star Lord. But moreover, the favorable point is what? The favorable key planet of the Dasa Lord is Venus and Ketu Sun. That Venus itself is ruling at the star level and sub level. So that way, Moon is supported by the star lord Venus and sublord Venus, that is the favorable key planet of the Dasa Lord. It is supportive for the marriage during its period. That is Dasa Lord. Dasa Lord to the Dasa Lord, it is fine. Now Dasa Lord should give marriage during the favorable Bugdi. Now, which is the Bugdi Lord? The native got married. Let us see the Bugdilad, which is free from the Moon in the star and also Saturn. Saturn is having Jupiter, Saturn, and Jupiter, Sun, and Saturn is playing at the sub-level, and Saturn, Sun, and Mercury is okay, free from the unfavorable Saturn in the star level. That way, this is comparatively better. And Ketu Venus is good, and the 2 level Moon and sub-level is Saturn. So, the Saturn is playing role for Mercury at the 2 level, but here at the sub level, and here also at the sub level. Let me erase this one so that you will get the clarity. Dasa Lord is Moon. Favorable key planet in the Dasa Lord is Venus. That Venus is making that Dasa Lord is favorable for the marriage. Unfavorable key planet of the Dasa Lord is Moon. Right? Now we have to check the Bugdila should have the Mercury and free from the Moon, right? In the primary level, star level or sub level. Check that Mercury is not having that Moon, but it is having the Saturn, but only at the 2 level. Of course, Mercury, not only Mercury, all other planets, you can see this is not having that Moon, but having Saturn, our strong unfavorable key planet at 2 level, that itself. So Moon and Saturn both should not be there, right? Here, Mercury is not having Moon or Saturn the star level, but only 2 level. But this Mercury is not having the Venus and Ketu in its rulers. Ketu Sun is present only at the support, but Venus is not playing role even in supports for these planets also. So that way, this is not very strong. So after that Mercury, then Ketu has come. Ketu, Venus, and Ketu, Sun, all are the good key planets, and Venus itself is playing role at the star level for the Ketu, but Moon is playing at the 2 level, that is fine, only at the 2 level. Saturn is there at the sublord. Saturn is going to give trouble, but Saturn is not playing role at the Dasa Lord, still it is not good. But you please understand, in the Moon Dasa, Ketu Bugdi is the only one which is comparatively better, free from the unfavorable key planets in the primary levels. Only at the 2 level and the 3rd level, but favorable key planets are playing at these levels. Though it is not good, but no other planet is comparatively better. Of course, Mercury is better. Mercury planet is having comparatively better than this Ketu because it is free from Saturn also, but Mercury is not having the strong favorable key planet of the Dasa Lord because Dasa Lord itself is weak. It is being further supported by the star lord and sublord Venus in his own sign. So Venus should be the strong key planet, should be playing role in the Bugdi Lord to conduct the marriage. That Venus is not there for the Mercury, even in supports also it is not present. So no other way, Ketu only has to give marriage, that too which is not having, favorable sublord, rather it is having unfavorable sublord. So, but the native got married during the Moon Dasa Ketu Bugdi. In Ketu Bugdi, the same point is going to come, which is the favorable key planet, Venus and Ketu only. Which are the planets are having this key planet in its rulers without the role of that unfavorable moon on Saturn? Only moon. Though moon is playing role, but unfavorable Saturn is not playing role. So that way, moon dasa, Ketu Bugdi, moon antra only somehow managed to give the marriage. All other planets are having some unfavorable. You can see all are having unfavorable star level and sub level. It is there in star level and 12 level it is present. And here also you can see 3 levels are present, but only alternate levels, and star lord and sublord are favorable key planet. That is the only positive point moon has got. And Ketu also 2 levels are good, last level is good, and important star level is good, and 2A level and sub level has got weakness. That too, it has got support from this Ketu sun and also Ketu sun. So because of that, Ketu is somehow it is supportive when compared to all other planets. So marriage happened during the Moon Dasa, Ketu Bugdi, and Moon Antra. Actually speaking, they are not strong enough to conduct the marriage, but no other way because of the supports and the ruler link, and because of the role of the key planets of the Dasa Lord, it supported for the marriage. But it is not going to last, right? So when it is going to be ended, Moon Dasa Ketu Bugdi over, after that Venus Bugdi started. Venus, which we said, which is the key planet, which is supporting to the destiny also, Dasa Lord also, that Venus when it is ruling, that Venus is in the star of Moon, that is not good, right? So that unfavorable key planet, which is also making the destinies weak, that Moon is playing role here. And again that other planets, again Venus coming, again Moon is coming. So that supported by Jupiter. So here you can see Venus is having the problem because of the star lord. That moon itself is the star lord for the Venus. So that way in Moon Dasa, Ketu Bugdi has given the marriage. When Venus Bugdi has come, Venus has got the star lord moon, which is the unfavorable key planet of the Dasa Lord. Dasa Lord is ruled by moon. That moon itself is playing as the star lord for the Bugdi Lord. Unfavorable key planet of the Dasa Lord. That Dasa Lord itself, when it is coming, which is acting as the star lord for the Bugdi Lord, and destiny already influenced by the moon and Saturn. So that Venus Bugdi, Venus Antra itself, the native separated the husband and applied the divorce. You can see unfavorable period when the event is happened, conducted. Definitely it is not going to last long. There is no other way. But unfavorable period, how it is being conducted, when compared to other planet, that planet only is comparatively better, though it is having unfavorable signification. When compared to other planet, it is having favorable key planets of the master period, and also having got unfavorable period also within that. So when the unfavorable period is coming in a primary rulers in the next period, that marriage is going to get over. That is what happened here. This rule is applicable. This PILT connection is applicable for all the events. So the native got married, and in Ketu Bugdi got married, which is not very good. That Bugdi Lord itself is not good. But after that, Venus Bugdi started. Venus is the star of Moon. Moon is the Dasa Lord. That Moon is Dasa Lord and also unfavorable key planet. So because of that, in Venus Bugdi itself, Venus Antra itself, the native separated her husband. I think you're able to understand. So we will meet in the next video. Good luck.